Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I am just coming to you live on January 2nd, which I guess is when we are celebrating New Year's this year. This is kind of the legal holiday in the States. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and say how grateful that I am for what 2022 has brought in my life and the connection that it brought to you and me. It was just been my pleasure for the last year to come on live, hopefully share some wisdom, hopefully say some things that will make a difference in your life. And so I really just wanted to start expressing my gratitude for being alive another year, making it to another year, and still having the opportunity and the chance to do what I love to do, which is coach my clients, share my content, and hopefully bring value to your work. So, Evelyn, hi, Happy New Year to you too. Thank you for joining. Speaking of New Year's, guys, I do want to talk about New Year's for a minute. All of the posts that we are seeing that's talking about resolutions and commitments and diets and exercises and all that stuff that stuff is just actually making my eyes roll, because I am literally watching middle-aged people, especially middle-aged women, posting on Instagram and Facebook on their Pelotons, their treadmills, their Stairmasters, or whatever it is they have, talking about, sorry, my eyes are itching, how they are making the New Year's resolution to be in shape. And like, when you think about it, how many times do we see that in a year? How many times do we see people talking about their fitness or their eating habits resolutions? And, my thought is, why do we have to wait for the new year to take care of ourselves? Because literally, some of y'all may not make it through the end of the year. There's just so much that happens, and life is so uncertain, and we've got to be grateful for each day. And just seeing people wait to the new year, like historically, we know that by February, most people who make these resolutions, especially around their health and fitness, kind of fall off the bandwagon by mid-February. So it really is kind of a 6-week commitment. So what I want to talk to you today is about goals, is about having goals, measuring goals, having intention and a plan for the year, for what you want to create for yourself, what kind of life you want to have, what things you want to do, maybe places you want to visit, vacations you want to take, business ventures you want to go into. My husband and I, at the end of the year, we always have an end of the year kind of goal setting meeting where we set our business and our personal goals. And it's just kind of how we roll. And we love having our year-end business meeting in a cool place or at a nice dinner. And we actually look at what we were accomplishing in 2022, if we met the goals that we set for 2022. I have them down here, actually. Hang on. We usually write them out like this. We have business, personal, and we also have relationship goals. And it's fun for us, as we were looking over 2022, like a lot of our business goals got accomplished. Out of the 5 things that we had on here, 4 things got accomplished. The personal goals, we did 2 out of 7. So we get to look at that and reevaluate some of those. And the relationship goals, I'm not saying we have a bad relationship, but some of the relationship goals just didn't happen. So who's on here? Reef, Happy New Year. Rohini, Happy New Year. Some of these names I can't pronounce. Oswaldo, Feliz Año. Junius, Happy New Year. Mina, yes, my eyes roll too, girl. I feel you. Maggie, hi. Marion, hi from New Zealand. Wow. Thank you for being here. So this is what I'm talking about, goals. You've got to have, how do I want to say this? A plan or a direction that you want to see your life take. And when we make goals, you know, I got my 5-year goals, I got my 10-year goals even. But each year, what we do is we make kind of our yearly goals, things that we want to accomplish during the year and what it's going to take for us to accomplish them. And we type it out, we print it out, we look at it so that the action that we take throughout the year support those goals. And some of these are on the way to our 5-year goals and our 10-year goals. So the important thing, that I want to emphasize here is that you don't want to make goals that are unattainable or so big that they overwhelm you. That could be in 5 years from now, I want to reach the top of the mountain. But this year and for the next 4 years leading up to the fish year, I want to make it to certain base camps till I get on top of the mountain, if you know what I mean. And so for us doing this way, it gives us direction for how we want to spend our time, our energies, and our efforts. And when you're clear on what your goals are, and this is where the golden magic is, it's easier for you to make decisions when other opportunities come up throughout the year that threaten to pull you away from the direction of those goals. And so when you're clear that you want to, let's just use weight loss for a minute. When you're clear that, you want to lose 2 pounds this month, and this is what it's going to take for you to get to that 2 or 5 pounds this month, it's going to make decisions of your choices easier. Like going on a donut binge is probably going to pull you away from your goal. So if somebody offers you a box of Krispy Kremes, you get to ask yourself the question, is this going to pull me closer to my goals or pull me further away? But if somebody offers you, listen, I have this great meal plan where I can, you can have the meals delivered to you for the next month and it only costs, $20 or $30 or whatever that is. Would you like it? That can be an easy yes for you because it makes you reaching those goals easier and it pulls you closer to it. So I hope that little analogy made sense. But the only way you're going to reach your goals is by consistent action. And that means consistently setting up your mindset right, setting up your habits right, setting up your action steps right, so that you have a better chance of reaching the goals that you set. And I think it's just fine to have yearly goals, but these resolutions, oh my God, nothing's wrong with them, but there's something about them, to me, that sets you up to fail because people make these resolutions and you might be seeing it. If you see it on social media yourself, know that, everybody that I see sweating and walking and treadmilling and all of this, like, I have a goal to start a hobby. However, I'm not going to start working towards that goal to start a hobby until the second quarter of this year. And here's why, because I already had a plan for the first quarter of the year and what I want to focus on, my time, energy, and effort. So trying to cram everything that I want to do in like the first month or two is not setting me up to win. It's setting me up to fail. And so I'm going to do kind of the next round. It'll be the second quarter or the third quarter to actually take knitting classes because I'm really excited to do that. And I really want to have a hobby. And so I know where I'm going to do it. I know the schedule for the first quarter of the year wouldn't work for me. So I'm looking at what they're going to offer in the second quarter or the third quarter. And I'm just preparing myself to go into that. And the things that I'm doing the first quarter is going to set up my time to have time to do this hobby. Does that make sense, guys? It's just not blanketing out some New Year's resolution. So with that being said, what I decided to do, and I want to invite everybody to a free discussion that I'm going to have on Zoom. So you have to register for it. I will put a link in the chat for you to register for free. There it is. Hang on. I just want to do the actual link for you. So let me copy and paste it in here to make sure you get it. There we go. So click on that link right now, register, because what I'm going to be talking about this Thursday night, and if you register, you'll have access for the recording. So if you're in a time zone, I'm doing it at 4 p.m. Pacific, like if you're in New Zealand and it's the middle of the night for you, I'm not going to want you to just wake up and participate live, but you'll be able to ask me questions. Come on. And I want to talk about how you can create your best year yet, how you can move from worrying about what am I doing? Am I make the right decisions? What goals should I even have? Well, most people don't even have clarity on what they want to create for the year. They're just kind of living and just letting life take them for a ride without any clear intentions. And I want to give you the tools that you need to get some clear intention, mindset, action steps, so that you can go from worrying about what am I going to do? What am I going to create? How's this going to happen? I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z, to actually winning. How can you set yourself up to win in life? How can you set yourself up to have a better chance of reaching your goals? So join me on Thursday. The link is in the chat. Please just click on it right now, register, so that you'll get email updates and you'll have access to the recording if you want, so that you can watch it at your convenience. And we will really go over how you can set yourself up to win. I'll give you my best practices of some of my clients that have achieved some big things in life, and really know that it's a journey. You know, sometimes the year goal that you set moves you closer to it, but not quite to it. And that's okay too. It is a journey. And as long as you don't give up or quit along the journey, you'll get there. Anyway, hope this was helpful. I will see you all on Thursday. Happy New Year, everyone, and have an amazing day. Bye.